G'day everybody, welcome back to Dinkum. I think this might be episode 358 or something along those lines, but anyway, let's get the day started, shall we? In the previous episode, we sort of had a bit of a mixed bag in terms of what we did. A mix of, hang on here, your house looks pretty nice, but don't you think it'll look nicer with some basic purple rug? Purple? I'm not sure, man. I think I'm just gonna get rid of that. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, we sort of did a couple of major things. One, our final session of bottle brush restoration, which was quite nice. I better actually pet Spike here and make sure he doesn't follow us around all the time. And we also did some undergrove exploration, and really that was just to make sure that we've got a few more mossy brick paths that we can use for the sake of the project work that we're about to do today. Speaking of that project work, we're basically going to be spending today completing the ancient Digo temple project. Hopefully, anyway, hopefully we've got all that we need and that we can actually do that, but I don't think there's too much more to do on that front. We probably have to play around a little bit with the way the soil sort of works around it, and we have to maybe replant a whole bunch of grass and a bunch of trees in the area as well. But aside from that though, I think it's going to be pretty much done by the end of the day, hopefully. Oh goodness me. Oh no. You know what? I completely forgot about the onions the other day, didn't I? Bloody hell. Alright, well, we're gonna have to try and fix that problem up. Now, since we went into the deep mines for a short period of time, we do have some grub meats to use today for the crab pot, so let's keep that and let's drop these off. We do have a bit of meat actually, since we I guess killed quite a few of those bush devils in the process of doing the bottle brush restoration. But that's good, fuel for the boys. Good. Alright, so next up, yeah, we're gonna have to sort of fix up our farm. I'm not entirely sure why we didn't do that. Well, I mean, I know why, I forgot, but I thought I had replanted everything. Apparently not. No. Oh god. Alright, this is getting more and more complicated than it needs to be. There we go. Alright. Let me just put the hoe away. Good. Now we are running out of space as well in the inventory, so I don't know how long we're going to be able to do all of the farming, or whether or not we might need to just go to the workshop and drop everything off first. Aside from working on the ancient Digo statue, or the ancient Digo temple rather, I think we should also maybe continue working on the river slash the stream that we've got going at the northern northern pathway. We do have all of these water beds, so we could probably just do what we need to do there. So yeah, that'll essentially be the day. Let's drop off that. Did we not buy more onion seeds? I think we did, and I think we kept those onion seeds in the corner crate at the workshop. So we should actually go and fetch all of our seeds and bring them home. We'll do that in a moment. Let's just take a look at our fertilizer making situation here. Okay, so we've got enough for a couple of batches of fertilizer here. So let's drop those in, and I think we're sort of done here at the farm. Everyone's fed. All the things have been gathered and replanted. So I think all that's needing to be done is for us to get the day started. So we also saw Jimmy in the previous episode, and that was good actually. We saw him about our overabundance of beans and onions, and as a result we've got about $1 million in the bank, and I figure well, $1 million in the pockets. I figure we go to the bank, but I just realized it is Sunday, so Sally doesn't work on Sundays either. I do want a haircut actually. I think we are due for a haircut sometime soon, maybe tomorrow. Alright, so maybe I'll start with John's place. We'll drop off a few things there. And looks like I didn't gamble yesterday, so let's fix that. Who knows, we could get something useful, although everything that we find from the gacha machine recently seems to just be going to John's, so I don't know if we should continue using the gacha machines all the time. Maybe it's better if we just save our money for, well, I don't really know what we would be saving for. I can't imagine there being an item that's going to be worth more than 10 million dink. What am I doing here? I am trying to organize all of our things. These meats I sort of want to bring home. So let's try and not let go of those meats. These we can let go. Ah, mussels. Okay. Well, let's leave that over here. Anything else we need to drop off? I don't think so. I should check the board, actually. So, a Weary Moo capture reward. I don't think I'll accept that one. We've got Milburn's shipping request and the Alpha Bush Devil. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to find a whole bunch of bush limes. So, what was it? 29. Alright, that's not too difficult, I don't think. Anything else we need to store? Maybe just that. And let's grab our onions here. And our wheat, actually. Put that there, and maybe we can brew some coffee, why not? Since our billy cans are not really doing anything. Alright, cool. So let's get to it. So all of the key items are in hand. We will need the dirt printer. Onion seeds I want to put back. We'll just quickly fetch the jet ski and we'll go around in the jet ski. Alright, just keeping an eye out for more bush limes. Actually got quite a few bush limes nearby. We probably have some spare bush limes sitting around in storage as well, to be fair. So if we exhaust the sources of bush limes out here in the wild, we can always grab what we've got stored up. While we're here, maybe we can just put a couple of things away here. So we'll chuck the seeds in. We'll chuck quandongs and hunks of meat in here as well. Good times. Alright, so let us grab the jet ski and let's make our way to the ancient Digo temple. Which way do we go? Yeah, probably this way, actually. I definitely went the long way around last time. I actually should be checking the calendar for Sheila's birthday. I'm pretty sure we still have a few more days, but once I start thinking like that, I tend to then forget completely. And then we might miss her birthday as a result, so might go back and check at some point. But let's do what we need to do at the project site first. So last time we were there, we really spent time placing down those lanterns away from the ancient site, and yeah, I mean, it is looking nice. I just don't know how much more I want to put out in the ocean. We are limited to about 13 more places though. So in hindsight, I could have maybe picked up a few more lanterns while we were in the undergrove the other day. But that's okay. Maybe it's good for us to sort of have a limitation and just work with what we have. Because I feel like we could just keep going and going. I should have put a marker down for that pearl. Oh well. Okay, good old Ted is hanging around at one of these islands. Hopefully he can get back home easily, because it's not easy getting around in these parts. Okay, so we have a few going off this way. And I sort of want, like, to get further and further away, if that makes sense. So maybe one here. Okay, good. And do we want to go further away this time? Maybe. So you could barely see it off in the distance there. And we'll just do one more right here. Won't say no to some pearls. You know, in hindsight, I should have prepared a diving helmet. Okay, what is the deal here? Alright, well, apparently apparently we can only print one in this area. Why is that? Why don't we try over here? Unless we're dealing with a little bit of jank in this area. I might just move a little bit closer around here. Okay, yeah, it's not really working. Yeah, okay. Some strange things are afoot. Got a bit of a problem. I can't move my jet ski for whatever reason, guys. It's stuck. Bit risky, this. Ooh, and we do have a shark there as well. Great times. I think maybe if I just try and get up one of these rocks here, maybe we can save ourselves. Alright, cool. Why don't we see if we can do what we need to do maybe over here instead? There we go. Yeah. I guess when we start getting closer to the edge of the map, that's when we start having a bit of an issue with printing soil and stuff. So yeah, I'm not totally sure what's up with that, but anyway, so I'm happy with what's going on that side. We'll just work on a couple more lanterns on this side, and I think we'll be sort of done-ish. But as I said, we do actually need to work on some of the other components of the island. Okay. Maybe just around here. Okay, yeah, we're again having another issue here with our printing. Maybe just a little bit too close to the edge. Okay, that'll have to do. We can't really see the other lantern on that side, though. Oh, wow. There we go. We've got some jank going on. It seems like perhaps maybe the jank happens when the game is sort of loading several tiles in front of us. It looks like it disappears once you sort of move further away. Yeah, see, there's some issues around here as well. I'll try not to fall into it, because obviously that could be bad for recovering the jet ski. But yeah, what I'm thinking is we just need to work on fixing up the two cliff sides. I'm not entirely sure about keeping a apple tree here. It seems a little bit weird to have an apple tree, so I might actually remove the apple tree And I might actually try to print out a little bit more soil. Make the island... Oh god. Yeah. That could have been bad. We'll make the island a little bit bigger. A little bit thicker. But yeah, as I said before, I think in hindsight I should have brought the diving helmet with me. So I might need to actually go fetch that and come back here and continue working. Okay, that looks fine. I just want to get rid of the stones down there. And we obviously need to switch up the soil type. We can do that later. Let's come back over this side and... yeah, I've got to fix up a few things here. Might not be a bad idea to come back here with the stone wand as well. And speaking of the stone wand, I also feel like there's maybe a little bit of a need for the stone wand for the northern pathway as well. As much as we feel like we have completed the decorations in that area, I sort of realized after doing a little bit of editing that there's a distinct lack of stone formations there, so we'll go back and we'll actually put in some stones with the stone wand. Alright, so am I happy with the shape? I think roughly I am. I'm not entirely sure if we need to print a little bit more soil up top here. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't really fuss too much about it. Getting the fir grass seeds back in, we probably do need a bit more. So we need to grab more fir grass seeds from the pine forest area. And yeah, we should actually get the trees in as well, as we did have a few trees up here, and obviously we took most of them down. So yeah, I don't really know how many we want. I mean, that looks pretty decent to me. Alright, and I guess we should be getting some more trees in here as well, but where do I want the trees though? Maybe just a couple. One there and maybe one there. Okay, cool. So those trees will obviously grow and make the place look even nicer. Do I want any bottle brush in this area? I don't know if we really need bottle brush. But anyway, I do need that diving helmet, so let's go home and actually fetch it. And this will be a good chance for us to actually check on the calendar as well, just to make sure that it isn't Sheila's birthday today and that we're not going to miss it. Alpha Bush Devil, yes, that's right. We've dealt with that already. we do need to have a chat with Rain. Okay, we'll do that. Another pearl down there. A little bit too close to the shark, so didn't really want to tangle too much with the shark over there. We're not really going the right way. I thought I saw a pearl. Ah, yes, I did see a pearl. There we go. Alright, that shark got really excited really quickly. Good thing we could get back into the jet ski pretty fast. Alright. I'm just trying to think of whether or not there's anything else that we wanted to do specifically today. It being a Sunday, though, is kind of limiting. I know that I want to go back and play around with customization of the holiday home, because we did that last time and we realized that, you know, despite the picket fences looking kind of nice, I think the hedges will still work better. So I want to get hedges back down and replace what we currently have, obviously. Gonna have to wait until John opens up his shop again. So that'll be tomorrow at the very least. And there's the question of whether or not he's actually going to stock one of the customization kits as well. So it could be a few episodes before we get there. Do I need to park there? No, actually, I need to fetch stuff in town, so I should actually be parking around here. Okay, so first things first, let's check on the calendar. Yeah, okay, still a few more days, so that's good. And we need a diving helmet. And yeah, I guess we should just go back to the project site, although maybe we'll just mix things up a little bit, just a tiny bit here, and we'll go to the holiday home first. Actually, we're not really going to the holiday home, we're going to the northern connection, and we'll work on doing stuff at the connection. Actually, sorry guys, I just mentioned the fact that we need some rock formations going, so I figure maybe we should bring ourselves the stone wand as well. How are we going for inventory? Looking decent, actually. We can afford to stop for some treasures. Maybe a few coffees wouldn't be bad either. Do we need more pine cones? I don't think so. Let's get rid of the pine cones. Let's drop what we have, and let's just go with another batch of coffee here. And we are running out of roasted coffee beans, so one of these days we're going to have to sort of sit around here and roast all of our coffee beans. Luckily we've got like hundreds of it, so... but yeah, got to remember in the next season... is it springtime? I think so. We've got to pretty much grow more batches of it. Oh yeah. Might be a good opportunity for us to also drop the dirt printer. Get that charging. Good stuff. Alright, let's head back out. Let's actually have one of our coffees, actually. And if only coffee actually gave you a speed boost in real life, that would be awesome. Because with the amount of coffee that I drink, I'd be Speedy Gonzales, pretty much. Alright. So, northern pathway. We've got an issue with lighting around here. Gonna need to try and fix up the lighting situation at some point. We'll come back to that. Not this way. Alright, so, first things first, let's actually fix up the soil and have water trickling into the river on this side. Just gonna have to get rid of a few bits and pieces here. And yeah, I suppose if we're gonna get rid of the soil, we don't actually have to change the soil type, do we? Okay, a nice random old key there. Not gonna say no to that. Now, I know some people are probably going to be really annoyed at me with the fact that I'm getting rid of some of this rough soil, but I'm not too fussed, guys. It's not that much of a big deal. At least for now, anyway. Okay, so let's get all of this in. Yeah, that doesn't look good. So, I think maybe we just need a little bit of soil here. Where can I steal some soil? Maybe just from this corner. Okay, that's fine. I think that looks pretty decent. Will we actually be able to see this from anywhere? Well, that's actually a good question. I suppose you would have to come around this side. We don't exactly have any roads that come through here. There's that road. We could do a road that sort of comes in, but for what purpose? It's not like this is going to be a campsite. Although, I suppose you could argue that there are some campsites that should be set up along riversides rather than just along beachfronts. And, you know, if you're going to argue for that, then we should be doing that everywhere as well. So, look, maybe that's more of a long-term kind of project that we can think about for the series when it continues, whenever that's going to be. But for now, I think we'll hold off on that thought. Alright, so rock formations. So yeah, I guess I thought we were done with this area, but I am definitely completely wrong because this area just looks a little bit too tidy with just plants and no rocks at all. So I'm thinking we should actually get a few rock formations going. Again, as much as this pains some people with the fact that I am getting rid of some of this rough soil. No. Let's fix that up. Nice. Can I do it there? Yep. And might be interesting to have rocks sort of sitting around in the water. Is that something that's not possible? I guess not. I guess when it's a waterbed, it's a different story. Okay, I think we can maybe continue with a few more rock formations going over this side. Maybe this one wasn't such a great idea. Might be encroaching a little bit too close to the road. Okay. How are we feeling here? I think we're looking pretty good. I also just don't want to go too overboard with it, because, you know, then it might look unnaturally rocky, if that makes sense. But I think this is pretty good. Alright, I think we're done here, so let's fetch the bike. Sorry, not the bike, the jet ski. Or actually, hang on, no. Got the jet ski with us. Let's teleport, is what I meant to say. And we'll make our way. I reckon we'll teleport to the south. That way we can just quickly jet ski from the south teleporter all the way to the project site. And we can continue from there. Still need lamps here as well. So we need a set of 4 lamps at the very least for the north. I'll try and remember that. Hey, plenty of our Diggo friends right here. Where do I want to set up the jet ski? Maybe here? Yeah, that should be fine. Bit of treasure here. That was a good find. Good find. Alright. Now, the only reason why we've got the diver's helmet is really that one section that is being blocked by an underwater rock. But once we've completed that one, the rest of the project really entails placing down some random lanterns in the nearby islands. Because I sort of thought about that in the previous episodes, and I kind of like the idea. So, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna place a few random lanterns, random solitary lanterns, out in the nearby islands, and, you know, that's supposed to indicate to people that there's some interesting things going on around these parts, you know, and if you explore more, you'll be rewarded. That almost feels like it'll be a cool spot for a bridge right here. I don't know. It just feels like there should be a bridge connecting these two islands. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, look at this place. I don't know. I can't help but admire what I've achieved here. It seems kind of cool. Alright, so let's start by chucking that on, and we'll work our way towards the problem area. Okay, so that's fixed up. Problem is, though, we don't exactly have our soil printer anymore, so we're gonna have to maybe do it the manual way here, which is maybe using infinity trick, and that's really the only way that I can think of doing it. So let's get to it. Let's just make sure that we don't, like, accidentally fall in here, because I feel like it'll be such a pain to try and get back out, and it'll also be a bit of a pain because we would have to destroy some of the soil in the adjacent tiles to fix up our problem. Okay, so looking decent. Let's continue with our infinity soil trick, and I'm sort of wanting to thicken up some of the soil on this side. I'm literally just trying to, you know, make this area sandwiched by what seems to be cliff sides. I really hope down the track the game introduces something like, you know, the ability to tunnel, and, you know, that way we'd be able to make caves and coves and, you know, all manner of interesting things. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have planted this tree right here, but yeah. Oh well. I could always plant another one, although I don't really have the pine cones anymore because I've removed those. I have put them near the workshop, so I could pick up the pine cones again if I really, really wanted to. But perhaps maybe we won't worry so much. Okay, so this area is almost done. I think maybe we definitely need to sort of come back here and fix up the big hole here that we've got. And I need to bring some more fir grass seeds here to sort of finish up the look of the biome. Let's continue, and as I said, we do need to just place down some solitary lanterns out here. The question is, do I want to also use some mossy brick paths in the process? So, for example, like, do I want to leave a pathway down and then a lantern on top of it? I think it makes sense. Although a lantern on its own makes sense as well. It's not like you're going to be able to see the pathway if you sort of catch a glimpse of this thing from the ocean, at ocean level. That's okay. I think I might be overthinking it here. So let's do the mossy brick path with the lantern, because I think it just is a good look, and also I don't really see any other use case for the mossy brick path at the moment. So so we got a lantern over there. Do we want one over here as well? Maybe. Oh, random piece of soil there. Let's maybe work our way towards this island here. And this spot, maybe I'll leave it just right here. And maybe I can leave one on this side, or I don't know. I just don't want to go overboard with the amount of lanterns that I leave around this area. Maybe right there. Well, I might do like a couple more towards the north of the actual site itself. Yeah, perhaps maybe we're going to have to come back to it on another episode, because this episode seems to be going on for quite a while already. We'll do that. And yeah, I think we're done for the day. Not a bad day, pretty productive. Did a little bit more work on the northern pathway, which, again, I didn't really think that we would be needing to go back there, but apparently things were not completed just yet. But I'm kind of satisfied now with what we've got, so we want to just maybe use the teleporter here. There's no reason why we shouldn't. So let's go back there. And yeah, this will give us the opportunity really to put stuff away. And I have no idea what's going on with that magpie there. It looked like it was walking in midair. But I suppose it has the ability to fly, so there's that. Ah yes, we've ran out of space completely. Let's fix that. 25 keys at this point, guys. It's a lot. Alright, good times. Look, let's grab those pine cones for the sake of perhaps maybe needing them later on down the track. We should just bring them with us. So, just gonna put these back, and that we don't need. Mangrove sticks. I don't know why we've got some mangrove sticks. Well, I mean, we did have to cut down those mangroves before, but I should have put them back already. Well, I suppose maybe actually we didn't really work our way back to the workshop before going back to the project site, so alright, I think we are looking good. We've got plenty of space for farming tomorrow morning, so things are looking decent. Dirt printer is fully charged already, very nice. We've got spare water beds. I'm not entirely sure what we will do with just yet. So I'm just going to leave them here. Water beds can be a little bit more valuable, so I'm not really going to get rid of them. Lanterns we might still need. Yeah, actually we've got 3 left, so we need to sort of decide carefully where we want the last 3. But I've sort of done, you know, the east of the site. So now we probably just want to work on the north. So at least maybe these 2 points. I don't know if we'll have a need to put it somewhere else. There's this random, like, block of sand that's sticking out randomly. So perhaps maybe we could get rid of that and maybe place a lantern right in the middle of the ocean. Might look interesting. Anyway, I think it's time to go home. Call it a night. It's been a big day. Let's break the jet ski out. My lord, everyone seems to be hanging out with the Crocs today. Alright, so, in terms of what we're going to get up to after this Digo Temple project is done, well, there is one idea that's been floated to me about using waterbeds for a potentially interesting sort of shaped pool. Sort of like our take on maybe Bigfoot, something along those lines. And I'm sort of going to put like a bit of an Australian twist to it. So we might actually work on designing some kind of a not an artificial pool per se, but it's supposed to be more of a natural pool formation. The question is where we're going to do that. So I'm going to have a think of it. I'm sort of thinking maybe around this area, potentially. I'm just trying to also balance out the location of interesting things that we've got going on in our town, basically, in Wuyan. So, but yeah, likely we might do something around here, but there is a big... what is this? Oh, well, this is considered to be ocean, apparently. But I would call that some kind of a billabong. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do some kind of a pool formation either here or maybe around here. But if we do it in the pine forest area, there's a real risk of destroying some of the work that we've already done with the bottle brush. So I'm kind of thinking I want to avoid that. There's also this spot here, which might look kind of interesting because it's all sand here. So maybe we can actually utilize this location, and maybe we can even draw water in from the ocean and actually have the ocean water populate this area instead of using water beds per se. But anyway, still thinking about it, and hopefully we'll make a decision soon, because obviously we are running out of time. So alright guys, as usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.